All right, YouTube, we back with a pot of balloon to find love. So this is the Uganda pot of balloon to find love. Uganda, they got their own spin or twist to it. So we can ready to get right into it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe when y'all see the video, man. You know, drop a comment, man. Let me know how y'all liking the content. Let's get it.
Is 20 Strangers Pop the Balloon, Uganda.
Damn, they shoot.
10 women and 10 men in a straight line are going to be popping each other's balloons. Best of first impression. Now, every contestant has 3 lives, and that is 3 balloons. If they like each other, they nod yes, and they move away together. And that is a perfect match. If they nod no, they pop each other's balloons and go back to the line for a next try. If all your balloons are popped, that's immediate elimination. You leave the stage.
Now this is what I call like good content. Shout out to them. They gonna get a. You see the iteration of pot of balloon to find love. You got people who King said jumped this off, and what I should say is I did watch shout out T Pendel. If you ever see this, shout out to you, bro. T Pendel did a 2-hour live, 2-hour long video. I watched it in video. I didn't watch it live. Where everybody's who's doing pot the balloon to find love content, they're getting copyright strikes. So I haven't got no copyright strike for my content, I guess, because I'm so low on the spectrum or whatever. But anyway, you know, Arlette and BM, they really don't want people reacting to their content. Fine, I don't really care about it. We still gonna react, nigga.
You ugly motherfucker.
Anyway, with that being said, the pot of balloon to find love started from King Sid way back in the day, like a couple years ago with the smash and pass. He started all of this like find love type thing. So, but I think the first official pot of balloon to find love was actually from King Sid. So ever since then, you've had people put their own spin or twist to it. You got pot of balloon to find love in certain cities. Then you got pot the balloon to find love with certain type of studio setups. Then you got pot the balloon to find love with maybe older people like 60 plus years old. Then you got the ones who do more mature, like 40 plus. Then you got Arlette falls in there with probably having the most premium channel with like the pot the balloon. And you got Love Mountain, you got Dana Marie or whatever, however you pronounce her name. The other girl that we're posting a video on it too, but people are doing their own iterations of it. You got Pot the Balloon Live where they're going around live doing it. So you got people doing their own spin to Pot the Balloon to find love. This, I want to shout out this content creator, whatever your name is, because you're doing your own spin or twist to it. And I love originality. The whole thing ain't gotta be original, you know what I mean? But you're taking something and you're putting your own twist or spin to it. And that's how you're supposed to make content. I know I'm not doing nothing unique with my approach to content, but that's just me just creating content now. I totally plan to have way more content in the future. It just hasn't picked up right now. Just because, like I said, May 22nd, I get my freedom papers and I get full reign to like kind of do content how I really want to do content. So, but with that being said, shout out to this person for doing their own spin to pop the balloon to find love. And I dig this, you know what I mean? So we can ready to get right into it, you know what I mean? Damn. Holy moly. Look how she stepped. Oh man. Y'all got buns back there, bro. Okay. Man, okay. Tall too. I don't really like the short hair, but okay. Oh, okay. Man, they popping for each other. They gotta give each other some more grace, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. It look like she got it back there. Damn. They gonna, nope. You about to get popped, bruh. Could have had you one. Man. Maybe it's just the angle, but okay. I don't like all that hair shit, man. Y'all got, bro, all this damn weave and wig and shit, bro. Come on, man. Y'all killing me, man.
You have to read this story.
I mean, I dig it. I don't like that type hair though, but yeah, I dig it. Oh man, you out of there, bruh.
You ugly motherfucker.
My man, you about to be toast, bruh.
This story.
You about to be toast, bruh.
So, fuck! Keep going. I'm keep.
Love the outfit, love the dress, but I don't know if I'm feeling that the weave and the braids and all that, but get up out of here, shawty.
You ugly motherfucker.
Time to get up out of here. Okay, okay. Shout out to y'all, man.
You ugly motherfucker.
Y'all left my man Lil Romeo out here without a without somebody to compete against, man. Y'all foul for that.
These are all the couples that have matched.
I think you had 7. What?
They
Yeah,
have
5.
3 questions to answer in 4 minutes. Let's find out. Are they going to agree or disagree?
Y'all got nice edits and all that. Yeah, man. Y'all. This is top-notch production. You know what I mean? Good cameras. I like all this aesthetic. You know what I mean? The all these flashes and stuff like that. Yeah, this premium content, shawty. Arlette, hey, listen. You did all this. You hit everybody with copyright strikes, but shorty right here, whoever this content creator is, I don't know if it's the girl or the channel, or if this is her channel or whatever, but if she's just like the host or whatever, but they on your ass, man. You know what I mean? Arlette was running away with the pot the balloon and find love. She had every other content creator down 3-0, but hey, this person right here, they definitely put up a game. They not about to. You ain't about to sweep these people. You know what I mean? First round sweep. This ain't about to be a 4-game sweep for Arlette. For this content creator, they definitely put up a game, bro.
No.
They definitely put up a game.
If your partner cheats and regrets it,
First off, why are we this close?
you should forgive them. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Agree.
Fine.
I mean, if you cheat on me, what should I say? I don't expect you to respect me the next moment I forgive you. I mean, you want forgiveness, but indeed, ladies don't want to be forgiven. The moment I forgive you, after some time, you're going to disrespect me.
I disagree with you.
Why?
Because I love you. Do not expect my love to fade away right away.
Then why do you cheat when you love me?
It was just, I didn't love you.
Honestly, the moment I forgive you and you get back to me, after some time you would feel like you can do it again and I would forgive you.
No, it was a mistake.
I don't.
Oh, okay. He was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You have to read this story.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. You cheat, you out of here, bro. You out of here. You cheat, you out of here. I can't deal with that.
Don't believe in mistakes.
A mistake. Next question.
Having close friends of the opposite sex is a threat to a relationship. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
I disagree.
Why?
She said having close friends is a threat. See, the key word in that is threat. She didn't say it's like out of bounds or a boundary or something like that, but she just said a threat. I mean, in theory, it's a threat, but is it something like you shouldn't put up with or something you shouldn't deal with? Me personally, I don't think either guy or girl should do that if they're in a relationship, you know what I mean? But hey, people be doing foul shit out here, so it is what it is, but he seems more level-headed. She seems more forgiving of bad behavior, which is cool, you know. We gonna put that forgiving to the test when, you know, if I cheat on you or something like that. But
It's not a mistake or a fault or a bad thing to be with you, a friend of a girl.
That can be right, but
yeah, see that I'm with you, bro. It can be right, but it's just not needed.
all men have the same intention. We are evil, actually. Men are evil. Trust me. It's ego. So I can't trust your friend who's a fellow man. The moment I step out or the moment we're having a disagreement or something, he would wish to step in. All your friends that are male want to sleep with you. Next
Nah.
question. Next question. We're not disagreeing on that.
Not every friend or every girlfriend of yours wants to sleep with you.
Yeah, that's every girl. The key is every guy does. Two things can be right at the same time. Yes, every girl that I have as a friend probably don't want to sleep with me. They just probably want me to hang up their damn TV in their new apartment. You know what I mean? Which is cool. I may help them out or do something like that, or give them $50 if they down and out or something like that.
You have to
Cool.
read this story.
But trust and believe me, ma'am, every guy who sees you, and I like her too. She got the skin. I just don't like short hair. Like, short hair is cute on girls. It can be, but on her, I mean, she look good to me. You know, she look good, but you know, I need to see more of her smiling. Just cause her regular like resting face with the short hair, I'm not digging. But
Not every male friend of mine wants to sleep with me.
That's what you think because you're a woman. A woman can have a male friend and she considers him a friend. Just a friend.
Can't you consider a girlfriend of yours as a friend?
Honestly, I don't befriend a girl that I don't find attractive.
Yes.
thank you. Thank you.
It's ego.
What kind of a man are you?
It goes for all
How
men.
many pants are you going to pull down?
Just
How
yours.
many friends are you? I don't trust you.
Staying friends with an ex means you're not over them. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Staying friends with an ex. I mean, my only thing is, what do you call a friend? Like, if I have an ex, like, would I be? I don't know if y'all can hear that. My daughter just went to the bathroom, I guess. I have a friend who's an ex. Would I befriend them? No. I don't know what that truly means. Am I pulling up on her to talk to her and hang out with her? No. So I guess yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm not friends with my ex, but I'm not enemies either. So it's just, what do you truly call a friend? Is a friend just somebody like, oh, you see them out someplace and y'all talk and have a conversation right then and there and then it's it? Or do you call like a friend like somebody you always just call in or pulling up on or something like that? But I mean, luckily they agree, so.
Why?
If you love someone and break up with them, the moment you're friends, it's either you didn't love them or you still have a thing for them. You agree? I agree. I feel the same.
Why would you check someone and then
Stay friends? And it doesn't make sense. Come on.
No.
I love that. I love that.
Oh my god.
Y'all look like y'all about to kiss. Go ahead. Damn, I mean, shout out to this content creator. Hey T-Penda, if you ever watch my content, bro, shout out to you, bro. You legendary in this space. I know you've been doing content for a long time and stuff like that. I know you're gonna have a field day with this one, bro. But these two people look like he was close enough to kiss her. Like, if he kissed her, I mean, shit. I'm not saying you might as well, but I mean, y'all already extremely close. Y'all leaning into each other. Y'all laughing, giggling, and kikiing and ha-haing and having fun. Like, he was already like holding her hand or like touching her arm, like deep on her forearm and stuff like that. They look like they having fun. Hey, I mean, shit, this a go. Bro, you might be able to take her back home, and you know what I mean. No bullshit.
Nigga balls clocking like a glockenspiel up on it.
I'm finna go deep inside. Yeah. Just leave them nuts hanging out. Yeah.
I mean, y'all look like y'all a couple. Y'all look definitely comfortable with each other. You know what I mean? To me, I'm digging this. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, bro. Oh, he's touching. Oh yeah. Oh, she's letting it happen. Oh, bruh.
Nigga balls clocking like a glockenspiel up on it.
Touching her neck, she allowing it. Okay. Damn, they was touching and all that. They plant, bruh. I think they gonna smash, bruh.
Once a cheater, disagree?
Disagree.
Why?
Well, I might have cheated on you once. And when you find out, I'll be sure not to cheat on you again, baby.
Yeah, me, I believe that a cheater is a cheater. When you love someone, you don't have to cheat on him, because we are adults. When to adults.
I mean, it just happened, and I was like, I'm not going to do it again. It doesn't mean if I cheated once, I'll always be a cheater. No, you don't have to do it if you love me, if you love someone, Because love is a thing that can hold the heart. You see, you don't have to hurt your partner. That's to say sorry later. See. But I mean, if I've said sorry, I'll make sure not to cheat ever
just
again.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah.
Next question.
Love alone
She fine, though.
is enough to sustain a relationship. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Why?
Because loving yourself, it is not enough. You have to look to someone to share that love.
I mean, if you love to me, you'll have to be loyal. You'll have to be respectful. You don't have to be rude to me. So love itself is not enough.
Yeah, that is what I say.
I mean, I cannot stay if you're toxic just because you are in love with me. You have to treat me right. Let your actions accompany the word love. Let me feel love when you say it.
Yes, of course, I'm a man.
So love is not enough if it is just love. You have to respect me, value me, like at least fear to lose
we
me.
men are not satisfied, You're not satisfied, so even if I show love, even if I buy for you something, you can say that I never do something for you, I never loved you.
Is that supposed to be a me problem?
I don't know, you see? I just say about women.
You see, that is the point. Love itself is not enough. As
Y'all
a man,
both-
why would you think just because...
Y'all both agree. I don't understand why. She fine, though. To me, she fine. I don't like the extremely long braids like this. But her scalp looks good, but she is fine. But y'all both agree love is not enough. So why are y'all arguing?
I said I love you, it would be enough for me.
Me, I can say this, see?
Baby.
Me, I can say this, see? If you love someone, you don't have to.
You have to put in the work alongside saying love me, add effort to the word to make sense to me.
Yeah, that I was saying. Women are not satisfied, Even if I do something, I don't know.
Then that is not a me problem.
How can I know if you're really loved? How can I know? Because me, I can do everything for you, everything you want. I can even lose something for myself, and I give you everything that I have on my.
Then that is okay, as long as you accompany love with every positive energy. I'll take that in. Okay.
Tell me, what if I give you everything? Should I give you love?
I want love and everything. I don't want anything else.
Only that?
Next question.
Saying I love you within the first month of dating is a red flag. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Agree. Because I can never say I love you when I don't love you.
Okay, let me ask. How long do we have to take for me to say I love you?
The first time I set my eyes on you,
Flashback.
I can never say I love you when I don't love you.
End of flashback.
Because love, saying that I love you, it is not just like a game for me, no. Love, it's a feeling of two persons. And when I come on you, I can never just come just for nothing, no.
Wait, did this man just say when I come on you, bruh? He just said when I come on you, bruh. I know I ain't tripping. I'm about to rewind it.
Read this story.
Of two persons. And when I come on you, I can never just come just for nothing, no, not at all.
Yeah, he said
of
it.
two persons. And when I come on you, I can never just come just for nothing, no, not at all. See?
The thing is, I cannot wait for the entire 3 months I've been with you to be able to tell you I love you. I'll tell you I love you the very first day we meet. Feelings check in, I will be straight, baby. I love you, and that is not a crime. Why is it supposed to be a red flag, by the way?
It is not a red flag.
Thank you.
So they kind of agree. This one's fine too, but her hair, I can't do the hair. But then again, somebody may say my bald head ass is, I won't do it. You know what I mean?
You ugly motherfucker.
A relationship can survive without sex. Agree or disagree?
What do you think?
Disagree.
You disagree?
Yes, please.
Automatically, I can't.
When I'm a woman, I have to be submissive to my man. And I have to make you happy.
You do?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. I got you. That's why I'm here.
Can we have it at the show?
Oh, here?
After the show.
It's okay to hide money from your partner. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
I agree for real.
Why do you agree to hide your money from me when I'm?
Yeah. See, here's the thing. These questions are worded almost perfectly to get like, because you could word it and then both people agree, but you use one. The action word is kind of like vague, and then it's like you disagree and agree. Me personally, I don't believe that somebody should hide money from their spouse. However, I don't believe both people should be fully in charge of all the money. So let's just say I make $1 million a year and my wife makes $100,000 a year. Just arbitrary numbers. If I make that amount, she should know I have money so that we have the things we want and need, but she shouldn't be in charge of having full access to my money. So I'm the type that, okay, if I have money, you should know I have money. But I don't believe in you having full access to my money, because you can just get mad or want to buy something and I have money set aside for something, and you just take money and go buy something that you want to buy, and that's not cool. So
Partner.
We need money home. I have to build a house.
Oh.
You are tired of renting.
Oh, please.
Really, will you survive?
First of all, if you hide your money out of me, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to find a man better than you.
Really?
We were men.
oh my goodness. This ain't gonna work. If you hide your money from me, I'm gonna find a man better than you. First off, that's a reach. You know what I mean? Second of all, it ain't gonna change the fact that it ain't gonna work. You can't force a guy. It's no different than I can't force my girl to love me or want to be with me. And you can't force a guy. Come on, bro. You can't force a guy to do these things for you. So I don't know about that one, man.
We're supposed to be like
No.
young children, because you have to take care of me.
Listen.
Where do you hide your money, please?
Listen, I'll hide money for the purpose.
Which purpose?
Purpose.
You're going to go out there, you get other
No,
girls.
have to go out like
those money.
No, we have to buy.
See, this is the reason why like love and relationships don't work. And I always said no PG, and this is what I mean when I say no PG, no provider, no God fearing. It's for this exact reason right here. Hold on. It's for this exact reason right here. Hold on real quick. The reason why I say no PG, no provider, no God fearing is not because I don't want to provide for my girl or my wife. But I always have the issue with the standard. I never have an issue with the practice. I have an issue with the standard. So if you think I'm supposed to provide for you, cool. And do I think a man should provide for his lady? I believe a man is supposed to provide for his family or his wife, whatever, sure. But I wholeheartedly don't believe it's supposed to be to the woman's standard of gifts, trips, and all this extra BS. Because it was never meant biblically that way, and it's never going to work that way long term. So I may make $500,000 a year. If I'm heavily invested in whatever, or I want to save a lot of money, me and my wife may live in a $400,000 home. But if I've been working in this job that gives me $500K a year for the last 10 years, then she's like, oh, well, you got $5 million in the bank. Why can't we live in a big fancy home? And it's like, that's the issue I have right there. It's not about what we have. It's about under whose standard. So to me, the standard should be on the guy. So if I have money and let's say I'm a millionaire, right? And I want to live in a modest home, like, then we're gonna live in a modest home, and I fully pay all the bills, or I do whatever, however I decide to, what gifts, trips, and all that I decide to take on. That's me providing. The issue with love and relationships nowadays is people, mainly the woman, thinks like you providing her with an experience, and that's one, it's not feasible. Two, it ain't even if you can do it, something you can't do long term. And three, only a very limited amount of people can do it. So that's the real issue with. I'm gonna do a separate video on this later. Me fully explain the NoPG part. When you want somebody to provide for you as a woman, fine, you can get that, but it's not to your standard, and that's the issue that I think women fundamentally miss when they have issues with somebody taking care of them. Because you think I'm supposed to take care of you and buy you shit all day, and it's not in the Bible that it's that way. And it's clear why it's not in there, because one, only a handful of people could ever really do it. Two, even if people can do it, it ain't even something that they can do long term. So they gonna end up going broke, or you gonna end up getting mad when he don't buy your new car every 5 years or something like that, a brand new Benz or something like that. You gonna get mad when he don't upgrade certain things. It ain't even feasible if he can do it, because nothing in life is feasible. You can't just live one way, like free of cash, not free of cash, but like free of just throwing your money around like an athlete. Athletes can't do it. Athletes get $50 million deals over 4 or 5 years. Half that go to the government. Another quarter of that goes to like agents and lawyers and personal assistants and business managers. And then you left with a quarter of that 50. So you may be left with $12 million. Now you just think I'm supposed to just buy you shit and spend shit the rest of my life. Well, if I only got $12 million and we 20 some years old, ma'am, we gonna need about three and a half to retire off of. So I'm only really dealing with 8 that I gotta stretch out for 40 years. Where do you think that I'm supposed to just buy, and then the new Benz come out, you want a $300,000 Benz? Where do you think I'm just supposed to do that? Like, but then the woman's thinking, well, you have the money, you're supposed to provide for me. Yeah, bitch. Ride that Toyota 4Runner I got you, that brand new one. You know what I mean? Like, that's the issue with love and relationships. Like, it's not.
You have to read this story.
Are women supposed to be provided for? Yes. Is it supposed to be to their standard? No. Hell no. That's the fundamental issue with the provider part. When I say NoPG, the God-fearing part, it may pop up in another question, so I'll talk about that. But
My assets.
Which assets?
You have to be rich.
Are they going to be my names?
You're working for the grey hair for you.
Are they going
Grey
to be
hair.
assets going to be in my names?
Grey hair. Don't you know that?
If you buy motor car, is the motor car going to be in my names?
You're preaching right now.
No, please.
Right?
I'm not preaching
I got you
without
here.
giving me
Like,
money.
I got you because you're preaching.
I'm not preaching without giving me money.
Then you're not going to survive in this relationship, because
Please.
we
When you
need
say
to
that,
grow. For
I'm a
you, we
woman.
need.
I have to do my makeup. I have to do my hair.
Assets can buy all that. Assets can buy all that.
Are they going to be my
You don't
names?
see that.
Are they going to be my
For real, no.
names?
Next question for you. I can't blame this. For you, again, I chicken. No, I can't blame
Like
that.
it's such a kid. The next
No.
question,
For real, no.
Couples should share the phone passwords. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
I disagree for real. You know that, right?
Why?
You know my profession.
Of course.
I'm an international model.
And your friends.
Exactly.
And your partner that you work with.
Exactly.
That's why I'm
You know
here
what
for
happens.
You. Yeah, and for instance, I don't want to check in your phone because you're handsome and I know like some girls fall for you. And
You know
then
that.
I don't want to be like, oh my god, my man is already sweet
I get you.
So that's why we're here.
Yeah, it's okay.
you already
I
get,
got you.
bruh.
I have nothing.
Are these people? Now I'm confused, because if this is truly a pot the balloon to find love, like, these people seem very comfortable with each other. They're very close. They in each other's face. They probably less than 2 feet apart, talking. They can smell each other's breath. You know what I mean? They can smell each other's breath. So
You have to read this
he's
story.
kissing her hand. The other guy was rubbing on the girl's neck. They were real close, hugging. They rubbing each other's arms. The guy's like got his hands on the girl's legs. Like, they are really comfortable. Forget a first date. This seems like them out someplace, and like after this, they can ready to go straight to the house and knock it out. You know what I mean? That's what this appears like. But yeah, checking people's phones. I'm not a big proponent of this. Just because sensitive data, stuff like that, especially depending on the line of work. I don't need you going in my phone. You think I'm cheating with a secretary or whoever, and then you end up calling the damn CEO or a merger and acquisition. Like, you end up calling somebody that's a business contact or somebody in HR that I have like a contact with, and you end up getting me fired because you snooping around in my phone. Or you think you going in my phone getting personal information, and then now you're stalking these people. Like, nah, don't go through my phone. Or if it's sensitive, or if it's pertinent for you to have access to my phone, great. The phone you're gonna have access to is just gonna have me, my brother, my mother, and you in it. Maybe I might have Instagram and I might watch YouTube on that phone, but I'm gonna have a whole separate phone for business related stuff. My job, my HR manager, my team lead, my project manager, my stakeholders, my anything like that, like my manager, all that's going to be in a separate phone, and you're not going to have access to that phone. So, yes.
Thing to say about it.
Exactly.
Yes, thank you for being beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, I like that. Anyways, where are we going to after you?
Once we have a dinner, maybe a Sheraton.
From where?
A Sheraton.
Oh, she know exactly what it is, bruh.
I'm finna go deep inside. Yeah. Just leave them.
Yeah, we can take you right to the Sheraton. It's a Sheraton hotel, maybe about 2-3 miles from me. Yeah, we can go right to the Sheraton, and it's on the water too. Yep.
But I got no ride. You know that. I got no ride. How are you going to travel?
Maybe we should use an Uber.
Maybe, okay, smart. Yeah, I'm handsome, but I have nothing yet.
You're a man, you have to compromise as a lady. Because we are dating.
Yeah.
And the first time you can't just show a lady like me that you financially don't stable. That's a red flag.
It means you're going to withstand all that. It's okay with you?
Of course.
Of course.
Yes, please.
No car, no money yet.
For the point of money,
You like money?
Of course.
Oh, you're going to work. Are you ready for working? I don't know. Are you working?
I'm a working class lady. You just see me. Probably. I work. That is why my mind is always financial.
It's okay to have secrets in a relationship. Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
I agree.
I disagree.
Why?
It's because you're not supposed to hide anything from me.
Excuse me?
Yes. Yes. Because I'm telling you the truth all the time.
Okay.
You're not supposed to hide anything from me.
No?
You're my babe, you're my everything, so you're not supposed to hide anything from me.
Okay.
Any problem, just call me, then you solve it.
I disagree.
Yes.
Because I think some shit gotta go to the grave, my friend. Mm-hmm. There are some things. It's like, me and God who know them.
Like which things?
Don't worry. To the grave. Next question, please.
Bringing up past sexual experiences with an ex is disrespectful. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Why?
They both
it's
disagree.
Not good to bring the past. It's not so good. You're supposed to focus on the future. Me and you are supposed to focus on the future. We're supposed to focus on our things, our plans. So I wake up in the morning, say, baby, what is your plan today? So supposed to look after you. Then definitely that.
I think that
I think it's a
okay
red
to
flag.
share that because I could learn from your previous experiences and you can learn from my previous experiences. But if my ex is to hit it to, from the right a little bit, and that's what I like. Even I learned from that experience, so you could learn from it too.
Okay.
Yeah. Next question, please.
I agree. Don't bring up past experiences. Just bring up the parts about stuff that you like. Don't ever tell me about who it was with. But she's pretty too. You know what I mean? She a little thick though.
If your partner earns more, they should cover a larger share of household bills. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we have to share the bills. we have to share the bills.
But you'll pay more.
Why should I pay
You
more?
will pay more.
Why should I pay more?
If you earn more, you'll pay more.
Why?
The question was, if you earn more, you will pay more. Will you pay more or not?
Okay, explain this.
We can't do 50-50 banana and you're earning
Babe,
more than me,
we have
twice
to do
my
50-50.
salary, my friend.
This goes back to exactly what I just said. Like the standard. I'm fine with if I make $200,000 a year and my wife makes 75. Cool. I may just pay all the bills and she may just pay for all her little knickknack BS or whatever she wanna pay with for her money. Cool. We can do that, or I can just pay for everything. But again, either way it goes, it's gonna be on my standard if I'm paying. You know what I mean? You don't go to a restaurant and order a cordon bleu and they bring you out some shrimp or something like that. You're gonna be like, nah, I'm not paying, I'm not eating this. If you want what you order, that's what you're gonna pay for. It's my standard. I'm paying for it. So it's gonna be to my liking. It's gonna be on my standard. So if the guy got it, hey, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Pay for what you pay for.
let us break down. The first one, you have to pay the school fees.
Yes.
First. Then you have to look after the house.
Yes.
You have to pay the water bills and electricity bills.
That's not a problem if I can afford to. I want you to be a man. If you're in my relationship, if we're in a relationship, you have to take care of me.
Of
Take
course, I have to-
charge.
yes, I have to look after you,
do
yes.
as much as you can. If I wanna buy snacks for the kids, let me do that.
Yeah.
You know? If I feel like that's cute, let me get my daughter this, let me do that. But not 50-50, my friend. No, I don't work like
What
that.
about me? You don't think about me.
I think about you. I'll make sure you can earn more. Exactly. Yes. In fact, I'll make sure you can earn more.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's why I chose you.
Thank you. Next question.
Couples should be open to trying everything at least once in the bedroom.
Agree.
Exactly, I agree for that. I love that. Yeah.
Like myself, I think
What do I think? As much as I want to say agree, I'm going to say disagree. Because we should be open to trying things, but what happens if you don't like them? What if you traumatized from it? Or what if you already have that experience? You know what I mean? What if you want to shout out to CJ? What if you want to shout out to CGA, man? I always say his name at least once a show. He would say, Duke shoot. What if you want to stick the banana in the tailpipe and she don't want to do it? Should she just try it once just because she has to? Like, I'm not with that. So, nah, if you want to try something, I mean, we could talk about it, but I don't think everything we have to do, because what if you want to, what if you want to try to peg me or something? You know what I mean? Nah, I'm not with that. I'm not even going to try it. But it is what it is.
Me, I love safe around you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your skin is flashing.
Yeah? Glowing.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
First of all, I can't stop looking at you.
Really?
When I look at you, I get speechless. Every time I look into your eyes, I see myself in.
Yeah? Not my waist. Not like the video.
I'm finna go deep inside.
No.
Yeah.
Just leave them nuts hanging out.
Glowing.
She's pretty,
I
though.
take care of myself.
Sure.
Maskia, you hearing me?
Yeah, I love the nails too.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you. A girl gotta stay pretty.
I'm blessed to have you.
I'm glad. It was a pleasure.
Oh, cool. I love that smile.
Thank you.
Keep on smiling for me.
I will.
Yeah, my man going beat buns too. He got a thin man.
If a couple isn't married after a certain number of years, they should break up. Agree or disagree?
Agreed.
Agreed. I totally agree.
Okay, cool. Why?
Yeah, because the whole aim of me dating you and meeting or going out on dates is eventually to see if we're compatible. I mean, can we do it long term? So if you guys never.
How do I feel about it? I guess I agree. No. You do what you want to do. I don't agree or disagree. Because I don't believe a man should be forced to marry a woman, and I don't believe a woman should be forced to stay with a man who don't want to marry her. So I'm neutral. I want to say no. I don't believe in it either way. I don't believe in wasting people's time, but I always call myself the least invasive person in the world. I'm not ever going to force somebody to do it my way. I'm only going to do my things my way. Either you buy into it or you don't. You know what I mean? So I don't like men forced to being married. I don't even like men being pressured into being married just because of what marriage is and the downside risk of it. But I definitely don't think a woman should have to stay without marriage. If she wants that security and all that, she should be able to get it. Now, like I said, I shouldn't have to be married. I shouldn't have to be forced to marry you, and you shouldn't have to stay with me if I don't marry you. You know what I mean? We both got to make that decision. Either we both buy in or we both don't buy in, and you just accept it. You know what I mean? So.
We're getting married if I never proposed.
Yeah.
It's probably I'm interested in someone else.
True. I mean, I would totally hate to drag something for a very long period of time just for it to go nowhere. No. Next question, please.
Discussing sex openly with friends is okay as long as it doesn't reveal private details about your partner. Agree or disagree?
Agreed.
I agree too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
And this is 2025.
I like that.
You have to talk about sex.
Right?
With your partner.
They seem more open.
It's a way of getting to know you.
I mean, what if you're not treating
me
well inside? I mean, my friends would have to tell me, so I'm definitely telling my friends.
Yeah,
so.
Me too. I think it's a way of getting to know you, and yeah, sex is. I wouldn't want to be with someone who doesn't open up about their sex lives or who wants to keep it dark,
because
closet,
what are you
secret.
hiding?
Yeah, it's strange and creepy.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Next question, please.
Bride price is outdated and men should not have to pay for it anymore. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
What does he say?
Disagree.
Have to pay for it anymore.
Please.
Bride price is outdated and men
bride
should
price.
not have to pay for it anymore. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Disagree.
Okay.
I disagree.
Why?
I'm African. This is Africa, Bride price has been part of our history, and you just can't. It's the value of an African. It's a way of me showing you that I'm taking you very, very serious.
So you would pay my bride price?
Of course,
basically.
yes. I would pay your bride price.
Bride price. How do I feel about it? A dowry, I think it's called. See, it's confusing because this is all under the pretense that the woman doesn't work. And that's why I say, with certain things, like the question about marriage, I don't think a guy should be forced to marry, and I don't believe a girl should be forced to stay unmarried. I'm neutral about it. I'm right down the middle. This is another thing. I'm like, okay, if I'm forced to take on, if I meet a woman and I want to have her the rest of my life, should I pay, or should I pay the bride price to have her the rest of my life? Cool, I understand it, but what if this woman just decides she wants to work, or what if this woman is rich, or what if this woman whatever, you know what I mean? I have a hard time of everybody in a situation not being on the same page or not being forced into the same box, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, whether it's we negotiate it or we just kind of agreed to norms, you know what I mean? If I'm paying for you to marry me, cool, but does that mean I pay to get the wife that I want, or I pay to get the wife on the terms that I want or need? That's kind of not really explained, and I don't know. Paying a bride price is cool, fine, pay a bride price, but if the woman's gonna work, that has to be accounted in, you know what I mean? Because if a woman's gonna work and then she's just gonna keep all the money, well then why am I paying a bride price just for her to spend and splurge all this money on her things, you know? I just don't understand that.
You seem
I mean,
like you
deserve
weren't
it, yeah.
sure.
No, I'm very sure.
I mean, I totally want a man to pay my bride price because I'm expensive. I'm not just, I come as a whole package. So if you're taking me to your house, you're gonna have to, you know, take care of the family, pay the whole bride price in full, you know? And then we'll move forward.
Yeah, that's my thinking too.
Okay, so you agree with that?
And beautiful African ladies deserve, the bride price.
They do deserve it, right?
Nah, see, that's the issue I have. Like, again, it comes down to the standard. I never have an issue with the process. I have an issue with the standard. It's no different than a job. Like, you ever had a job and there's nothing to do, so they ask you to do like busy work, and it's like, well, why do I have to do busy work if the job is for me to, like, I'm at McDonald's. There's nobody at the drive-thru, or there's nobody ordering. Ain't nobody came to this McDonald's in an hour. Why do I have to sweep the thing if I'm like in charge of like just the cash register? Like, why am I doing other things to stay busy if that's not really in my job? And it's the same with this bride price BS. If I'm taking a woman on and I'm paying for her every want and need, whose standard is it on? Is it on my standard? Is it on her standard? Is it on somebody else's standard? Now I have the issue. You know what I mean? Because I don't mind paying for what I want, but it's going to be for what I want, not for what somebody's going to give me. That's the issue with the bride price. I'm just going to pay to have this woman as my wife, and then she's going to make her own money, and then she's just going to tell me like I have to pay all this, that, and the fourth. And it's like, nah, well, I don't want to pay for that. I'm not paying for your package, like your package of XYZ. I'm paying for the things that I want, and that's it. All the rest of that is left out. You know what I mean? If I meet a woman and she said, okay, you got to pay all my bills. Okay, depending on what the bills are. Or I come to her and say, hey, I'm paying rent, I'm paying your utilities, I'm paying all this, that, and the fourth. And you're going to live with me, and you're going to eat my meat up twice a week. Well, if she agrees to that and that's what I'm paying for, cool, that's what I'm paying for. But then if I get the woman and then she don't want to eat the meat up, or she just feel like, oh, I'm going to work and I'm going to save all my money, well, then it's like, well, we don't have no deal now. Now I'm taking a bad deal. I don't want what you're selling me at this point. Maybe it's me, but
be worth it. You'd be worth my.
I like to hear that.
I'm going a long way too.
I'm glad. Okay. Next question.
Expecting expensive gifts, for example, designer bags and watches, is a fair relationship standard. Agree or disagree?
False.
Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. I agree too.
Gifts, they may not be so expensive, but gifts are part of the relationship, you know?
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
That's my issue right there. Again, the standard. These are things that they're not feasible long term. Anybody can do it short term. You know what I mean? It's like a job interview. Like, you ever go to McDonald's and say, all right, I want a cheeseburger, no onions, no nothing. Just give me a cheeseburger, nothing on it. And then you get to the register and they give you a cheeseburger with onions, lettuce, ketchup, and all that shit on it. And it's like, bruh, did y'all not hear me? It's like anybody can pass a job interview. Anybody can do right for one time, 10 times. But over a course of 100 times, can they do right? And it's like, that's where it falls off. Like, gifts are the same way. If I'm going to meet you and I'm going to be paying for your gifts, fine, I'm going to pay for your gifts, but it's not something I can do long term. And this is why relationships fail. Because we get in them, and then 7 years later, the woman doesn't want to be there because the guy isn't doing what he did at the beginning. The guy doesn't want to do it because he's not getting what he was getting at the beginning. So then the relationship breaks up, and it's like, again, what was the agreed upon standard? Because there's no agreed upon standard, 9 times out of 10 women tend to think whatever's in their head is going to be the standard, or they just outright say this is going to be the standard, as you see with people online, and that's not feasible. It's not something that can be done long term. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem giving gifts and stuff like that here and there. But if I start making more money, you think I'm supposed to give more and more outlandish gifts? Well, we're gonna have an issue. It's not feasible, because making millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars over a very long time frame is not, you know what I mean? You can't keep that up for 50 years. It's just not feasible. So yeah,
your
man.
birthday, I mean,
Those flowers, them roses.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I love that. Some perfume here and there.
I mean, if my girlfriend didn't call me or send me a gift on my birthday, I'd have so many questions around her.
I mean,
Like,
because
okay.
why doesn't she know your birthday to begin with?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. I have a question. So you would expect a gift from me on your birthday, like I have to bring you a gift?
If you were my girlfriend, yes, I would
Oh.
expect a gift. Yes, I would.
Okay. Noted. All right.
Again, like I said, the standard, because so she's in the form of the question, she's just asking like, wait, so you expect me to do it for you? And it's like, well, what if he said, wait, so you expect me to pay for perfume and flowers and just gifts for you? Again, it's a standard. Whose standard are we on? You know what I mean? If you think you're just gonna be in a relationship with me and have your own money and don't never want to do anything nice for me as your man, cool. That's fine. I can live with that. But you're also gonna know that, hey, if I'm not gonna do it just for you and not get nothing back in return. This is no different than when a girl made friends on a guy and you're mad that he ain't just picking up the phone, like taking you out on dates, and it's like, hey, listen, I'm just burning through money taking you out. What am I getting back in return? You know what I mean? No, I'm not. It don't work one way. That's the issues. The standard is the issue. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this Pop the Balloon and Find Love. They ain't talking about nothing.
Send one to you on Valentine's, especially. You know.
Well, of course. Personally,
This
for
is
me,
what-
even if it's Monday, I expect flowers.
Oh.
Why not?
On an odd.
See, I expect the standard. Okay, even if you agree to that, sir, you're not gonna be able to keep it up for 30 years. You're just not. You're gonna go broke, but you got obligations, responsibilities. Once kids get in the mix, now all your love, attention has to go to kids. And somebody's got to pick the kids up from school, and somebody's got to make dinner. And then if you're not getting her flowers because it's Monday, then she don't give you no box. And it's like, well, now you definitely ain't gonna get no flowers because you're not getting what you want from the beginning of the relationship. And now it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But hey, this is what people do, and this is the reason why love and relationships fail, and same shit all over again. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate this content creator. I'm definitely gonna probably subscribe to them and be on the lookout for more and more of their content. But yeah, man, shout out to this content creator. Let's see if we can get her name real quick. The Pan-African something. What is it called? The Pan-African Dating Show. Dr. Umar and them niggas. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this Pop the Balloon and Find Love. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe too, man.
You have to read
Shout
this
out to y'all,
story.
man. I'm out.